Oh, my window's not gonna open. No.
First of all, if you're gonna do that accent, you have to do it good. You have to know the way.
I don't know the way.
Close enough.
I'm trying. Okay, now my window's jammed. It's not
Look
gonna
at me. I am the captain now.
Look at me, I am the captain. Oh,
It
shit.
goes. That one goes beyond word pronunciation.
That's a Somalian pirate.
The inflection matters a lot on that one.
Look at me.
No, why is my window not opening? Come on.
Why
That's
don't you show me the way?
frozen shut, isn't it?
Show me the way. Show me the way to your heart.
Oh, show me the way to go home.
My
I'm
window's
tired
frozen
and
shut.
want to go to bed.
I'm gonna go turn on the AC.
You're fucked.
Why?
Wrist and pepperonis.
If I wanted to turn on the AC right now, I could open my window, pour a glass of water down to the ground, and it would be frozen before it hit.
Yeah, mine would be too. But my window's jammed. With ice.
Probably
and
because it's frozen shut.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna go turn on the AC.
Yeah.
That was the sound of a D4.
That is a D20.
That's a weak ass D20.
Oh. The honorary,
I don't know if I'm gonna roll.
Nice.
Almost half.
That about sums up how my rolls will be going down.
Well, they've been pretty late for me so far.
Alright, you
I'm so
guys want to
confident.
see a master roll? Watch this. I'm gonna
I'm ready.
roll an intelligence saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah,
Don't you have like a cloak of protection to help you now?
a little bit. But don't worry, I'll make a general intelligence check. Oh, respectable.
Nice.
Where are we at here?
Where'd a fountain?
The
Something
fountain
happened.
turned red, and there was like a lightning
Oh.
zap on the fountain.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
There was lightning. There was a lightning zippy zap, but the fountain turned red, and I think someone tasted it and it was blood.
That is
I think
not.
so.
Nope, none of that's true.
Wah.
I vaguely recall someone tasting the fountain.
I have no idea.
It was probably Phalian.
I was gonna say it's probably me.
failed.
Let's be real. If anyone's tasting odd colored things around, it's
Alright, so is that everybody?
Wait, no.
I am the captain now.
She
Okay,
did
so-
next. Neither
I
did
did
Earl.
X.
Yeah, she did.
Oh.
Oh, so it's just Phalian, but Phalian's here, so
Ah.
tell him.
What?
Tell him to shove it.
Oh, you did. I'm blind.
Yeah, we're
Was-
good.
Alright, is this
Do
actually
I need
playing?
to X in the chat?
Yeah.
You don't have to. I was
There we
just
go.
looking.
Hold on, let me roll a straight D20. I gotta warm up. Alright, fair.
Alright.
That's not too bad.
That was pretty average. I like it.
Alright. Let's shake it out. Let's get ready. The finale, possibly.
I'm not ready.
Depends how long we take.
Reminder that
Depends how
last
long we
session we
take.
did buy necrotic resistance potions. Last session.
What?
Oh,
We
yeah,
all bought
I
a
think-
So, last session.
When did
let's
that
go through
shit
it.
happen?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
we
you
all
gave me
bought a lot of potions.
Oh, I
and
have
such.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
we gave
Dude.
one to everyone.
I think it was Phalian that was wooing the potions girl and got a couple
Sure
other
was.
potions.
Like a boss.
You all explored the town trying to figure out what's gonna go down, trying to just figure out what the hell's going on. And
we
after stocking up on supplies, you kind of realize that at noon, the solar eclipse will lead to a portal to somewhere bad, presumably, and a dangerous man that destroyed an entire kingdom, and deals in the necromantic ways and will rain down upon death. Really, to
Sounds like my
reclaim.
uncle.
Yeah, I actually met him.
It's true.
All right. So as you are all waiting for it to happen, the sky around you starts to turn a deep orange as the moon is moving past the sun, blocking it out. And as it does, as the full eclipse happens, it's almost as if the atmosphere has changed. It's gotten heavier. There's a weight on your shoulders that you're not used to. It bears down on all of you with sullen weight to it. You all notice the change in energy around the air. It almost feels electric, that something is going to happen. The hairs on your arms and legs and goosebumps everywhere. And similarly enough, everyone around you and even yourself can't help but still look up at the sun. It's not hurting your eyes by any means. But why?
Well, I stare at the sun normally, so.
Yeah. You have +1 sun eye resistance. No.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. DM official.
Canon.
Canon. Yeah. You know, and you notice that there's a wide mixture of emotions. Some are like, oh, this is an eclipse. Other people are like, this is not an eclipse. It's mixtures of horror, mixtures of wonder, mixtures of any emotion you can really think of.
Just a normal Tuesday night.
Yeah, just a normal Tuesday night, really. Except it's noon.
Normal Tuesday night at noon.
Yep.
Yeah. And as you see the water turn a blood red, and indeed is blood, a lightning bolt of green, sickly green energy connects with the top of it, destroys the 2 layers, and this pool is now starting to bubble and creak, and this energy bolt is still staying strong. Looks like it's pouring into this once great fountain, so much so that this blood now starts to overflow, and so the blood is a little bit thicker, and this water kind of just almost kind of moves like it's alive a little bit, and it all gets on your shoes and feet, and as you see this bolt towards the base, right above the water's surface, a portal starts to open, starts to split between the energies. You start to see a dark energy start to emanate from it, almost this thick black smoke. And as it opens and opens, it opens to this like 20-foot high, about 10-foot in diameter portal, and you see inside it storm clouds that are raging, and you hear distant drums pounding away. And as you see this, you start to see skeletons and zombies start to file out. Go ahead. And you all have one action. You have one action you can do before shit goes down, and everybody starts panicking.
I want to open up
You
my
are still in
bag
the
of holding
tavern.
and chuck it into the portal.
Open your bag of holding and chuck it into the portal.
Yes.
Okay, so you chuck it in, and it hits one of the or actually, okay, make an athletics check. All right, so that fucker, you just yeet. You throw that in, and it goes right through the portal.
Oh, there was...
Yeah, I don't know what you were expecting.
I was expecting like a fucking...
I hope your money wasn't in that.
No, it wasn't, but like everything else was.
So you have nothing in your bag of holding. So everything that was in your bag of holding.
Well, he doesn't even have a bag of holding.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Get rid of it because
Yeah.
you no longer have it in your
Sweet
bag of holding.
plan, retard.
Well, I was gonna empty it and then throw it, but I figured that might be 2 actions. So.
I like the train of thought though.
That
Emila's
was
gonna
almost
be
as
just
bad as
backing
pulling
up.
out the dead body in the middle of the town.
You know, I was thinking, maybe like some sort of like portal would be like no.
And why did you think that?
See. Okay, why did you think that? We're off to a great start, by the way.
Because we're hearing all the talks about like portals to a different plane and stuff at the laboratory.
And no talks of bags of holding, that's for sure.
Well, I think he's thinking like when you put a bag of holding in a bag of
In a
holding,
bag
it
of
creates
holding.
a sort
That
of
was
paradox.
That was my train of thought.
I think
But
that's what
how
he was
would your
planning.
character know this? Is what I'm
Oh, that's
saying.
Yeah,
true.
I know. I
That's
met a
good
game
point.
Well,
there.
I'm not gonna. I'm okay with that. So the only thing about that is, so we're gonna go into the science a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons. Technically, a portal and a bag of holding are completely two different types of portals.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
In
One's
the
arcane,
sense-
one's more.
Oh, yeah.
No. It's not. This is it. A bag of holding is known as a pocket dimension.
Okay.
Oh.
It's not like
So it's not technically a portal to another plane of existence. It is its own pocket outside of everything.
all right.
So throwing a portal and stuff. So you couldn't put a portal into a bag of holding, and you couldn't. But you can throw your bag of holding into the portal because it doesn't interfere with that paradox.
He's trying to say you're
Paradox.
retarded, Pip.
Yeah. I got
So,
it.
Glenn,
It's an
you probably don't have a
I will
lot of
say,
stuff, but you're fucking stupid.
Actually, I must have
I
mostly
like the
joking
idea. I like the idea. I thought it was semi-okay. I see the thinking. I see this. I see it.
there.
But with that, I'm
Wait,
gonna
don't you have
switch-
my spare bag of holding that I died?
I do. I thought.
No, someone else does.
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty sure
okay.
I do.
Shit, yeah, I could just check that one.
All right, so Glenn is out.
Check
Emil,
that
what would you like to do?
Emil is creating distance between. How far away are they roughly?
Well, you guys are like right up on the fountain, right?
Probably very close to it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're about like 5 feet away.
Yeah, I'm
So
getting
they're
back.
pouring up onto you,
I'm going back towards the line of shops and the. I guess
or
around
they're
the...
more. So they're more on like they're filling the perimeters of. So they're in the pool right now.
Yeah,
So
I'm-
like where the point is, kind of, that's where their portal is. So they're kind of filling into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna slink back and try to avoid detection and not really stealth, but just so they don't hit me on my way out.
Well, still go ahead and make a stealth check.
Okay.
I mean these are zombies, so I say the DC of all of them is about 10.
Oh.
Nice. Okay. So you can avoid most of your party's detection except for one. I believe that's failing, correct?
I see. Wait, what was it?
Observant trait.
Yeah, I see that shit.
Johannes, do we say you're with the party? I think you met up
I
with the
think
party.
he is with us, yeah.
Yes.
He is now.
Yeah, I think
But-
so.
He is
See,
now.
from accounting
so
is not.
what are you doing?
Can you come back to me? I'm thinking still.
Sure can. So I
Pick
did
me.
it,
Perfect.
Phelan, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And Greg, I'll do Greg together. You do
So
Greg.
I am going to cast Bark Scan on myself.
Bark.
Okay. That
And
is a
then-
concentration spell.
Yeah, I know. And then I'm going to turn into a giant constrictor snake, which gives me 30 feet of movement, and me and Greg are gonna back the fuck out of there.
Okay. So interestingly enough, when you do that, well, okay. Well, this is like the surprise round, and then everybody's gonna get like it's gonna be immediate rough terrain because there are a good amount of people in the festival watching this, like smushing and trying to get out. So
I mean, I don't want to be front of the fight. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's my job with my sentinel.
It's true. Salem, you're up.
I'm gonna shadow step away.
Everyone's
Oh.
So ironically enough, wait, actually, I think there's.
How can there be no sun? There's shadows if there's. How can there be
Yeah.
shadows if there's no
Right.
sun?
Oh yeah,
actually,
I do
wanna
have to
look
be in
that
a
up.
dark place.
You do have to be. No, you have to be in a well lit place and then jump to the dark. Because that's how shadows work.
The sun kind of is at its zenith even then, so yeah. Not really a lot of shadow.
Well, hold on.
Well, if the energy bolts producing light.
What energy bolts? I guess
Like
well, it's a
the lightning
dim
bolt.
light. It's. I mean, it's pretty.
Ah.
It's big, but it's not like
Right.
Well, let me check. Just I'll give you a chance. Zip Zipperoo out of there.
Do a light check.
Oh, never mind. You can. Yeah, you can do it.
Okay. It's far away. As
Far
from,
away.
from the fountain. But
So
enough
use
to
it
like
about
still
60.
see like What?
So you're gonna go about 60 feet away. You're gonna go the max range. Okay. So you do that. Steve from accounting, you're super drunk, but you hear a commotion.
What was that?
What?
Talking to the barkeep.
Barkeep's like, I don't fucking know.
Nice.
Wait, hold on, sorry. I don't fucking know.
Oh shit. I go to the door and just look out.
Alright, so you go to the door and look out. You're facing another building.
Seems good to me. Go back. Just drink water.
Alright, so you're drinking water. Now, you do notice a dim green light as you kind of look through the window, and a lot of people are just staring like in horror.
Oh, do I see people? Right.
Sort of. You kind of see people like start to like run. This is like, I would say for you it takes a little bit longer, but this is when people start to panic and get the fuck out. So that's all you get. Earl.
Okay. I was
you're
gonna
next.
ask what they see. You know, that's fine.
You're gonna ask them? No, they're running. They're not gonna stop for you, unfortunately.
That's cool.
Okay, can you explain to me the decorations, if there are any, around the fountain and the portal?
The fountain and the portal. There isn't many decorations on the fountain. It's but there's a lot of streamers around. There's like carts and stuff filled with other assortment of goodies. I would say you guys are on like the most eastern side, so kind of like right up in here. I was gonna make a map, but for some reason it wouldn't save and download, so you're stuck with this.
Are there
for
any like
reference.
lanterns or torches or anything?
No, unfortunately, since it's noon, no one thought to bring out the lanterns.
okay.
But there is maybe some spots around that you could probably try to get to. But nothing readily available to light. Also, this stop. Hello?
There goes that. Yeah. I'm just gonna assume position.
Okay. What position is that?
Defensive.
Okay. Are you gonna draw your weapon?
Yes.
All right. So with that, we're gonna roll initiative. I also don't know if the music's playing for you guys because I
It
can't
is.
hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
There
Oh,
it
we
goes.
have tokens to it.
Uh-oh.
No, just go ahead and roll in chat, and I can.
I'll take it.
Hey, I got a
Hey.
5 star.
There we go.
All right. This is
Hey,
good.
do you want me to go ahead and roll? Or just wait.
Nice!
Oh, you no, you can roll.
I rolled less than I rolled
This
to
is
critically
awful.
failed.
Ow!
Well, I gotta get Greg in this house.
Oh, thank God, Greg.
Greg is killing it, man.
That's what
This
I
is
was
gonna be a
thinking.
bad night, boys.
See, that's what you think.
Yeah, you definitely could die. I'm not gonna pull any strings. I totally want you guys to like meet an unfortunate end.
See, that's what you think is gonna happen
So-
to me.
Emil is first with a 17. Then Phalion,
Aw, that me.
14.
Wait, no, Greg rolled a 14. I have a 3.
Oh, then
Oh.
Greg.
Yeah. Shit's fucked, yeah.
Then Glenn is a 13. Brandon. Or, 12. Then we got Earl, Earl, or Johannes, with a 6. Salem, 5. And Earl, or no, sorry, Phalion, hello, I can speak, with a 3.
Relax
Right.
me.
So, as you all do your action, you start to see about, let's see, I'd say about 2 squads of about 5, or 1 squad of 5 skeletons on one side of one half of the lake, heading towards you guys, and then about 5 zombies on the other side heading away from you. Does that make sense? So it's kind of split. We do. The portal kind of looks like. It's kind of like a, almost like an eye. That's a horrible color to use. Echoes, what kind of colorblind are you?
Very.
Okay, so you can see.
He can't see
green.
black.
I can't see black either. He doesn't see color.
Exactly.
So, kind of like that big,
Nice.
and then so they'll be. It's kind of split in half. So, one, bam, 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 bam.
I can barely see those dots.
That's okay. You just need to know that there's 5 and 5. And let me get your characters because that would just make my life so much easier. And you, nope.
So they're kind of dispersed instead of stacked around each other.
Correct. Boom. Steve from accounting is here. Yeah,
That's actually pretty close.
Pretty tight spacing. John should be here. You're gonna get back a little bit. Alabaster is not, or Alabaster is there. What am I missing? Karen, you're, yeah, we'll put you there. Alright, how's that sound? This is what it roughly kind of looks like. Rough. And then I lost Greg, but Greg is next to you, or basically
Yeah.
on you, as you're a giant snake.
I'm actually a huge snake.
Correct. So
I have a
I'm
10-foot
gonna
reach.
zoom in a little bit, just so we can see what we're twerking with. So, next first up on our list is Emil. You see 5 skeletons coming, all kind of shoddily armored. They kind of have like an iron helmet and a shitty sword. This seems to be the front of front lines.
Okay. How about how wide across is the fountain?
Let's see. What does this say? So about 20 feet. It's almost like perfect diameter of the portal. Or it's about half, sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna start it off with fireball. Centered right over the portal, so hopefully to encompass
Right over the
all
portal.
those
All right.
skeletons.
Okay. Failed. Made it. So, all the skeletons are obliterated. And actually all of the zombies are as well. So, good show.
Not that tough.
So you
I'm gonna
do
sort
that.
of, I'm gonna sort of kite around behind the heavies, Johannes and Glenn. Try to keep them
Alright.
between me and the fountain.
How do you know they're not
So-
self-conscious of their weight?
I have no. I
I
think
mean, you're a
Glenn's like,
giant snake, so I mean,
Is he still
What do we
asleep?
know?
I'm not. Yeah, I just turned into a snake again.
Oh.
Yo, my
Just turned
BMI
into
is
a snake.
optimal, thank you.
I think my BMA.
I bet it is actually.
Your
I think mine-
BMI?
definitely.
My
Your
BMA. My BMI, I'm pretty sure, is severely under mine.
My BMI is like 6%. It's pretty bad.
Mine is
Pretty
awful.
But he eats like the fattiest foods on this planet, and it doesn't make any sense.
True
Same.
that.
Same.
And then you put
yeah.
salt on them too.
I'm gonna do my
Salt on everything,
Alright.
motherfucker.
calculate your BMI. Let me do this.
All right.
Oh no, my body fat percentage is 6.7. I don't remember what my BMI is.
So as you do this, you're like, Alabaster turns to you and says, "Oh, excellent. We bought us some time. I'm going to evacuate the citizens as calmly as possible." And as you see this dark portal start to encompass the entirety of Akshipoy, except for one side, and that is the side that you all went and destroyed.
Nice.
So it seems that there's now a safe direction for people to get out from, and they pick up on it pretty quick, and so now everybody from basically the whole western side is now pushing at you. You're now in rough terrain as you're trying to not
Die.
hit anybody. Not will die, but not hit anybody. Hit any people while you're fighting.
Okay.
Thankfully, your fireball did not hit anybody, as it was perfectly in a 20-foot, sphere. So next up on the list is Greg.
Yeah, I don't know what there is for Greg to do. Are there any
Well, that's up for
enemies?
Go ahead and make Greg. Greg can make a perception check. This would be hearing.
Oh, nice. 19.
So Greg,
Oh wait, actually
perks up-
that is 22.
22. So he perks up his ears, and then they instantly go down in a very defensive position. There is
shit.
definitely more enemies to come, perhaps a second wave, if you will.
All right, Greg is gonna stand in front of me and check my shit.
All right. So Greg will do just that.
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy. And you start to hear loud thumps,
From
as if a giant
behind?
creature from the portal.
Oh shit.
And with it, you see two large ogre zombies start to come out of the portal.
Hmm.
Just huge, grotesque, gray, rotting flesh things all look towards you two, or you all, and start heading your way. They're going to roll initiative.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
Do they look similar to the ones we faced in that glade with the obelisk?
Yes, they do. And as they're walking up to you, snarling, it will be Glynn's turn.
Can I see my bag of holding?
Go ahead and make a perception check, and this is going to be a massive difficulty.
Oh,
feel like
no
there's-
fucking problem. Here comes the crit.
I
Fuck
said
it.
some regret.
Definitely not. You see
Alrighty.
bags, assortment of stuff, but you do not see your bag of holding.
Okay.
Shocker.
So, so like, what square would those ogres be in? Like that one?
Yeah,
Like, that one? Alrighty.
both. Yeah, that one. Hard.
Okay. So I'm gonna go, here. I'm gonna move here. Right there. And, I'm gonna pull my, sword.
Okay.
Shield. And just do like a horizontal slash at the, one closest to me.
Go ahead and make a attack.
Okay.
Alright, so as you do, it just cuts like butter right through this flesh, and you start to see some of his innards just fall out and kind of get into the pool. It doesn't really phase much, but you do strike him true for 7 points of slashing.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna like do a backswing and the same thing.
Alright, go ahead and roll. Nice, so you do a little bit more damage, and with kind of the momentum, you spin around and just slash him through, basically in the same spot. Again, it doesn't seem like it feels pain, but you do a decent amount of damage to it.
You said doo-doo.
Alright, I'll just put my shield up in a defensive stance and that'll be it.
Alright. Sorry, one sec. Next up on the list will be Uthrak. You hear a scuffle outside. You hear mass panic. People are screaming. Children are screaming. Everybody's screaming as they're running, as they're running in terror from something you have no idea what's going on. The bartender looks severely concerned. He's like, "I think I might close up for tonight," and he starts to like clean up as much as he can. And you hear a loud kaboom from just like maybe like 40 feet away.
From like 2014.
Yeah, that one too. What shall you do?
Well, how many people are in the tavern?
They're all trying to get out, so there's about 10 of them like clogging the door trying to get out frantically.
Okay. There's windows, right?
They're kind of, yeah, they're about, where would the windows be? Yeah, there's windows. They're not particularly big, but they let in a good amount of sunlight. If you're thinking about jumping out the window, I think you probably could.
Hey, bartender, how much were the windows?
He looks at, well, they're kind of cheap, so I'd say about, each one is about 10 gold.
That's cheap.
Hey, man. And you look at the windows, and they are actually kind of nice. They're not like a, just a plain window. They're more of like, that like kind of opaque, studded kind of look that like lets sunlight in, but you can't really see inside it. It's very pretty.
Well, fuck it. Put 10 gold down on the bar. Sorry, just run through the window.
All right, so
Nice.
you do just that, and you just fucking go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw to stick the landing.
Oh, here it comes. Hey.
Nice. You do a sweet. So even in your drunken stupor, you're used to being drunk, so you just smash through the window, do a barrel roll, and you're now outside. And you see mayhem. You see this large portal like opening up. Almost, it looks on the angle that you're looking at. It almost looks like paper, so you can't really see what's going on. But you do notice that there's dead bodies in the fountain, and you see at this moment 2 ogres facing towards your companions from that obelisk fight.
Will that count as a bonus or an action?
I'll let you have the bonus. I'll let you have it. That was cool. I'll let you have the bonus. So that was a bonus action. So you can take your full action and whatever else you can do.
Okay. Well, how much movement would I have?
It's people are still flooding, so you guys have about I'd say about 3 more rounds of rough terrain. So it's halved. Your movement is halved.
Would I make it to one of the orgs?
One.
Easily.
Yeah. You'd be able to get to the second one. That's kind of towards the back. They kind of fill up a good chunk of the fountain, being large.
Okay. I'll go to the second one then.
All right. So you kind of go up to them.
Just 2 regular attacks
2 regular attacks. All right.
on the back of the knee. You know.
Okay. So you're gonna try to cut up. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So with those 2, you actually just chop off that leg. Both. So you get up in your drunken stupor. You just slice through the first leg. It starts to go down, and as you're trying to cut off the second leg, you just get it right in the back, doing a massive amount of damage as this ichor and what used to be his internal organs and even parts of his spine start to fly out.
Oh, hi, guys.
Massive amount of damage.
Seems you guys have a problem.
Oh, nice of you to finally show up, Steve.
Having fun.
I just wink.
Okay, I end my turn. I can't rage because that was my bonus. So it's like, that's it.
Oh, you only did how much damage?
Yeah, right.
Oof.
38?
Almost
Oh my
doubled
God.
mine.
I mean, that's like
Wait, no.
419s plus an 18.
Yeah.
All right. Next up on
Right,
that
right.
list is going to be the first ogre. He's going to look towards you, Phalion, and be like, "Oh," just bring down the hammer. In this case, it is a Morning Star, and he's going to take attack on you.
Hold up. I'm gonna use my reaction to use Sentinel to attack it.
Pretty sure that's not how that works.
Wait, no, there's a second part to it. I know about Sentinel. Actually, my handbook. It's like page 153.
I think it's when people attack other people, not yourself.
Yeah, but isn't it
Right.
attacking
It's attacking
Phalion?
you.
I thought it was attacking Phalion. You said Phalion.
Did I say Phalion? I meant you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was confused. I thought you said it was attacking Phalion.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's when
But
it attacks other people.
Alright. So he's going to come after you, Lynn. And he's going to roll. That's going to miss. And he's going to take another swing at you. As he's kind of. No, so he's clutching his back. And he's going to completely miss you. And then he's going to take another attack. And completely miss you again. Stupid burglars. Alright, next up will be the second zombie. The ogre zombie is now prone, but is going to try to swipe at the nearest person, which is Johannes, so he's going to do it with disadvantage. Does a 17 hit you, Johannes?
No.
No. Alright, I'm going to take another hit. That doesn't hit as well. Alright, so this guy is just taking a little bath as you all are just wailing on him. Next up on this list is going to be Salem.
All right. I'm gonna shadow step behind the fucking ogre zombie, the one that's attacking Glenn.
Okay,
And
so you're
twice.
right in the middle. You're right in the middle of both of them. Just letting you know.
Oh, fun! Even better.
Hell
And
yeah.
you're in
The one on
pool
the
of
ground?
water.
Was
Yeah,
that?
the one that's. Yeah, so you're gonna port kind of like right around. Yeah,
Nice.
and you'll be right up on him.
Even better. All right.
You have advantage, right? Because he's
Starting
prone.
there.
Well, it depends who he's attacking.
I'm going to attack the one attacking Glenn first with
Okay.
one
Okay.
hit, and then I'm gonna go switch over to the one lying down with my second
Okay.
hit.
So
That's
in this case,
flanking.
you will be flanking the other one, so you do have advantage on basically both hits.
Fuck!
No, that still hits. You're good. So you just kind of, with your quarterstaff, just kind of poke him in the back. And due to this guy's skin just not being like, basically alive, you're instead of like bludgeoning, you just kind of stick your quarterstaff into him about a good 5 inches, or a little bit more than that, and then whip it up, spin it around, and slap the guy in the head. They both take the damage. The one on the ground is looking worse for wear, but the other one seems to be fine.
And yeah, that's it.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Next up, finally, is Phalion.
Yo, I feel like I've been skipped here.
You just attacked somebody.
No.
Then who
No.
win?
Steve.
Who just went?
Egg rolls.
Egg roll.
Egg rolls just went.
Wasn't
could've
Earl
sworn that
before
was
me?
you.
It was initiative was
Never mind.
5 and I was 6.
What
Yeah,
the heck?
you
I
skipped
totally
him.
thought Brandon was you. Anyway, Johannes, what the heck? I totally thought you. Wadu heck, man. Wadu heck indeed. Alright, Johannes. Oof, sorry about that, bud. You're up. Oh no, because I attacked you, so I just thought that was your turn.
No.
Okay.
I see. Okay. Um. So how tall are these ogres?
They're about 10 foot. Well, the
10
other
foot?
one's on the ground, so he's like, tall as a fountain.
Tall's a fountain.
But they are large creatures, if you will.
Okay. Okay. How big is this? Oh, that's not helpful. How long would you say a mall is, approximately?
A mall? I think they can reach a 5 foot distance. I don't remember if are they two-handed? Can you use two hands?
Yes.
Then they're still 5 foot, but you can use they can reach about 5 foot. So about long, I don't know, man, dude. Like 2 feet long? Does that sound fair?
No.
I don't know. What do you want from me? What is the answer
Okay.
that you want?
So what I want to do is I want to. Okay, so you know the carnival game where you hit the hammer on the thing and it shoots up and hits the bell, right?
Yes.
So I want to do that with my maul, except I'm aiming for that ogre on the ground's head.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely can do that. So you're gonna play whack-a-mole, but this is whack an ogre. So go ahead and do that.
God damn it.
Ironically enough, even with your failure, actually you have it with advantage because he is prone.
Yeah, okay. Let's just roll again.
An unnatural 20, but still the same. So you just whack-a-mole, and as soon as his head, because he was kind of slightly submerged, his head pops up, and you hear this imaginary ding sound, and you just, with lightning reactions, just smack his head in. There's a nice indentation, but he still seems to be semi-functioning.
Okay, I'm going to extra attack and kind of go with the motion and kind of swing them all around my head and go for its midsection this time.
Okay, go ahead and do that with advantage.
Okay, here we go.
So I'll be a nice DM and take the damage of the first one. So you do that, and with that momentum, you just smash down his head again, and his head is completely caved in, but it still seems like he has some sense to him. Like he's still moving. Barely, but he's still moving.
No legs, no head.
He has one leg.
Smash
and
his feet.
basically no head.
Skateboard.
This guy's gonna be just flopping around in there. Okay. And with that, now it is Phalian's turn. Yes, it is now Phalian's turn. Phalian!
He's not in here.
Phalian! Oh, you left the Discord call?
Yes.
Oh, what the heck? Fuck, I do have to go get a body. Oh no.
Oh.
Alright. So with that, Phalian is going to notice a young boy is trapped under some rubble and is gonna go help him. Da-dee-da-dee-da.
How noble.
Gay.
Alright. And with that, we're back to the top. Emil, you're up.
So what's left on the field? Is there an ogre still?
Both ogres are still alive. One is like flopping around with his head caved in, just like can't see, but is still, so undead that he's being moved by a mystical force. The other one is looking pretty good, with Salem kind of right behind him.
Hello.
I'm gonna cast a firebolt on the better looking one. Try to
The better
knock
looking?
it down
Okay,
a
go
few
ahead.
pegs.
All right, go ahead and roll. Nice. Hey, Glenn, what's your AC?
Oh no. It's been too long.
It's been too long, and I actually kind of like that. So
That is
definitely
21.
hits Glenn. That definitely hits Glenn. So Glenn, you take, as you're kind of like ready, prepared. This is your moment. In the heat of battle, you just get smacked in the face, almost like a fiery punch, a fire punch, if you will, from a Hitmonchan. Smacks you in the face, and you take 10 points of fire damage.
Not sorry.
All right, and go ahead and roll a d20, Emil. Okay, just making sure. Next up, so as you start to take your turn, you start to hear a similar drumming. Oof. And you hear a loud roar come from within, and when that roar finishes, you start to see 3 more skeletons pop out. They're now kind of, one of them is on top and actually slips and falls on the ogre, but the other 2 will firmly plant on them. And you notice that there's something different. These are a little well armored. They both have pikes for kind of a longer range. Still not adequately armored, but they are more armored. So you, Steve from accounting, or Uthrak, you now have the flailing guy and 2 skeletons to your right. But yes, that is. Next up, Greg is going to just help that guy, help the kid. So with that, Glenarn, you're up.
Already, I just got back. What's happened since?
All right, so you took a firebolt to the head for 10 points of damage.
Awesome.
No idea where that came from.
No.
Not idea at all. That is very true, Earl. That is definitely that ogre.
So then it's just everything else is just they're both still there.
Yes, both are still there,
Okay.
but now 3 skeletons are in the fray. But one of the skeletons has kind of fallen prone on top of this ogre.
Okay, I'm just gonna swing at the ogre in front of me again. The same
Okay,
thing.
go ahead. Well, bam! So you slice through him in a different spot, kind of a cross slash right down his chest.
Cross slash.
Cross slash. And he takes the full amount of damage. Is unmoving, just kind of grunting.
And then I'll do it on the return. Or actually, you know what? I'm just gonna like thrust my longsword this time at him. Kind of like a stab. Stabby
Yeah,
stab.
So you just, as you kind of like stab into him, just a little bit, it just goes right in through him. Go ahead and make a strength check, as it is now appeared to be stuck inside him. Something is grasping within, and your sword.
Fuck!
So you pull and you slip a bit, and your sword is now embedded in this ogre. It doesn't seem to be moving or being like digested or anything, but is now being, is stuck. It's in there. The DC was about 10, so not hard, but, or not too terribly hard, but difficult. All right, and with that, we're going to now go back to Uthrak.
I'm going to rage.
So you shall rage in your rage glory. Are you just the same ogre that you were last time? You're not like a totem barbarian?
I guess, yeah, I'm the same one.
Okay. I just need to know what your rage does more than anything.
Okay. I haven't really messed around with totem, so I want to, but I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah,
What's up? Like 2 skeletons right near me and
so there's
an orc.
there's 3 skeletons. One is on top of the orc that's just flailing about. The ogre, is just like a piece of meat that's semi, functioning, and then there's two more better armed skeletons.
So one ogre's down. Right.
Nope, they're still both up. Just the one that you have is pretty much incapacitated and, not meant for this work very long.
I'm gonna hit one of the armored skeletons.
Okay.
With friend. What was it? Crap.
Reckless attack?
Yeah, reckless attack.
Okay. You obliterate it. You just slice through all this bones, and the arcane energy that was holding it just kind of just lets go and just it crumbles.
Okay.
Which one would this be? The one that's on top of the ogre, or the one that's kind of off to the side?
Off to the side.
The one that's kind of next to you. Okay, so you kill the one that's pretty much right next to you.
Yeah. I'll go for the other ogre.
The other ogre, as in the one that's basically brain dead, or the other one?
Other one.
You don't really have a clear path to get him. Salem and Johannes are kind of blocking your.
Okay, fuck it. I'll just kill the ogre. The one thing.
So we'll keep the same roll and you kill it. You just end its misery, and as it just kind of, you just slice right through it, or slice a good chunk inside it, splitting the head and basically up to its collarbone in half. And it just kind of stops and just floats into the water. The skeleton's still trying to get up. When it's its turn, it'll have to make a roll. Is that all for you?
Yeah.
All right. So the skeletons are up. The skeleton indeed gets up, but that's all its movement. So it sees you, Steve, from accountant, is going to strike at you half-heartedly. That misses. And the other one is going to get out of the water and walk towards you. So now it's on your right side. It's going to strike at you as well. And made the same attack roll. Alright. So now it is Ogre 1's turn. And he's going to turn around and attack Salem. So your Sentinel would work in this Glyn, but he's going to take his attack first.
That's cool.
That's going to be a 22. So he's going to bonk you on the head. He's going to bonk you on the head, for 18 points of damage. As this Morning Star kind of blunt and just almost kind of bitch slaps you with his Morning Star. You are kind of knocked down for a bit. There's this ringing in your head, but you get up and are ready for battle.
I'll do the Sentinel attack with your action.
Go ahead.
Oh wait, I don't have my sword.
Oh, you don't? Are you gonna punch him? Go ahead and punch him. Give him a
Fuck
little
yeah.
punch.
Is that strength?
Yeah, so add your strength, and I don't know if you're technically proficient, but go ahead and do it anyway. So add your proficiency bonus and your strength.
Alright, so that's a d20 plus 6.
Yeah, you hit him. So go ahead and roll a d4 and then halve the damage.
Fuck
Takes 1
yeah!
point. Yeah, you just kind of give him a little bop on the butt. You get this greasy, oily stuff, black gray stuff on your hand when you do it, but he does take that 1 point of damage.
That's okay, he can't move now either.
As indeed, but I do think he's in a pretty good position to not move. Okay. Next up is going to be wait, I got Johannes. You're up.
Okay, let's see.
You have a skeleton on your right, and an ogre on your left. Ogre is doing pretty well considering the circumstances.
I don't like him doing well. Let's go attack him.
Okay.
Okay, to my left. He's still standing. Let's hit him in the thigh for my first swing.
Alright, first swing hit him in the thigh.
God, I do
Okay,
no fucking
so you-
damage.
You did a decent amount of damage, so you hit him in the thigh, and it makes a weird like slapping noise, and you hear crunching with the weight, but it does not seem to have broken it completely and cause him to fall.
Okay. Same leg. Let's hit that knee. Let's hit the front of the knee.
Break his kneecap. Do it.
Break the kneecap. There we go. That's
So you
better.
sufficiently break the kneecap, and it is now on one knee. It's not necessarily prone, but it is cannot use his I guess it would be his left leg. So now it is about your guys' height.
Okay. I'm did there.
And for the first time, you finally hear like almost like a moan. The closest thing that this creature or whatever it is, undead, can make. But it starts to like,
Hot.
and it is not looking too hot. So we are now back to the top of the round. Emil, you're up.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Oh wait, Salem. Salem, you're up. It's so hard. Let me read this. Salem,
I'm gonna,
you're up,
I'm
and
gonna
I
hit him
love
twice
you.
with my
I'm
quarterstaff, then I'll shadow step behind
Good.
Johannes.
Oh yeah, go ahead. You have definitely have advantage on both hits. Wham! So you hit him with that, and you just kind of knock his head off with both strikes. It just flies off a good like, I'd say about good like 15 feet,
Well,
and it is now just kind of plops and falls into the water. And what's interesting about this water is it's starting to seep into your boots, and it smells horrendous. Like all around you, it smells like death and decay and blood. Like it is not a wellspring of life. So the ogre zombies are down. You have 2 now. Skeletons, and you both hear these thumping noises are getting louder and louder. I need. We're gonna skip Glenn's turn, but I'm gonna pull up his page just so I have it, just in case.
No, my turn's just gonna be ripping out my sword.
Indeed. Well, you could probably pick it up. It's probably the thing that was dang it, hold on. There.
Oh, it's probably like loose now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so where am I at? Sorry. Emil, so Salem, you did your thing. Phalion has successfully helped this kid and is kind of leading him towards this. Still a fair amount of people, but you have about another round before it is now you can fully move. And you all hear this thudding getting closer and closer. No roar, but you feel that there's something big heading your way. And let's say about 1 round. So next round, this big creature will show up.
And it's very clear that there's trouble on its way.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you all feel it, and it's like kind of like this chilling cold is starting to emanate from this, and it's all seeping into you. It is just not a good time. It is not a good time is about to be had. You can all feel it, like that instinctive feeling you have when you know that something is bad.
The spidey
Is
sense.
heading your way. Like it just makes sense, and you're like, yeah. So
Like a chill in your spine.
yeah, like I need to GTFO, like fight or flight.
Right. Hey.
Yeah.
So I have my sword now, right?
Well, it's not your
Right.
turn yet.
Right.
Jesus.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Emil's
Yeah,
gonna raise
Emilio's
his
not
voice
good.
above the din a bit. Potions, people.
Potion.
We have.
Potions, people. Potions.
Luckily, I didn't throw those away.
Don't make our gold go to waste. And I'm going to drink my own. And
Your resistance potion.
Yeah, necrotic resistance. Let's see.
What is this potion?
Is the area pretty clear now for people, or is?
Yeah, it's starting to clear up. I guess it is the next round. So
Okay.
people are there's a few people around. If you want to make a perception check to see if there's anybody like in trouble or anything, you can do that.
Yeah, I'll try to help
Sure.
Alabaster a bit.
Okay, Alabaster's been a pretty good job of filing, but go ahead and make a perception check. 18. So actually, on the other side of the fountain, right about here, there is like a cart, and you wouldn't see it at first, but you see two sets of feet on the other side of the cart that seems to be hiding behind it.
Oof. That is a far ways away, isn't it?
That is indeed a far ways away.
Yeah. Is it about 30 feet, or is that?
Well, let's see. You're about here, so I'd say it's about like so it's about 35. Yeah, about 35 feet to get behind it. 30 feet to get to the cart.
Okay, I'm gonna start on my way there.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to give a little bit of a berth to the fountain, so I'm not caught out in the open too much.
All right.
I don't know how. I'll get as far as I can. Somewhere around there.
Yeah, that's probably a good place.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. So next up is Greg. Greg is still helping people. Helping. Phalian. Who's gonna skip his turn? Glyn, you are now here. You've retrieved your sword. That's basically a free action. I'd
Okay.
say.
Do I see Alabaster?
No. Alabaster's kind of like towards like this area right now.
Okay, shit.
She seems to be very preoccupied by getting people, adventurers, and all the other people. Like a lot of the adventurers that are in this are helping people around the area find a way out. That
Right.
seems to be their primary objective.
Okay. Can I see anyone that looks like they may need a hand?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Fuck.
Unfortunately, you are still kind of focused. This chill is starting to wear at you, and you're just getting ready for whatever is going to approach out of this portal.
Okay, I'm going to down a potion of healing.
Okay, so this is I think it's a regular. So 1d. What is it?
1d4
1d4 plus 2? 1d4 plus 4? What was that one?
plus 4.
Yeah, go ahead and 1d4 plus 4.
Okay.
Better than average.
Yeah. Alright,
Alright.
then. Yeah, that's it.
That's it?
Yep.
Next up is going to be Uthrak. You still got those couple of skeletons, one in front of you and one on the right of you. Right of you.
I'm a that reckless attack, the one in front of me. I'm
Okay.
gonna attack the other one.
So you kill the second one, but you badly injured and basically disarm the first one in front of you. Or actually, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and go ahead, what's your passive perception?
14.
14, so you see off in the distance something large. You can't make it out due to how dark it is in this portal, but you see something walking towards you, and it slowly starts to get bigger and bigger. I would say it's about a good 100 feet away, closing in fast.
I like to say the other people, pucker up, boys. And that's it.
Okay. So both ogres. Johannes, you hear Uthrak tell you to pucker up.
I had my headset off. And I put it back on and you hear that. What the fuck?
I have
Yeah,
no
you all hear-
reaction to that.
What is
Stoic
your
face.
passive perception as well?
Mine?
Yeah.
14.
So you see the same thing as he does. You don't have a really good better angle, but you do notice this dark figure. If you want to, you can make a perception check to see further.
Sure. I see everything.
You see everything. You notice this giant figure. You catch a glimpse of almost like looks like a patchwork quilt of human flesh coming towards you, and you notice something off in the distance, almost hiding behind this couple tendrils, undead tendrils right behind him. They all seem to be moving slowly, but there's something behind him coming away.
Wait, is it my turn?
Uh-huh.
Oh shit, that happened. And there aren't any more friends at the fountain, right? They're all pretty good
There's
away.
like two skeletons. But or no, there's just one that's badly injured and is unarmed.
Okay, and where approximately is this
About 100 feet, but it's closing in fast.
okay, and it's huge, right?
It's huge. It's about
Okay.
let me see what it's considered its class or
Size.
Sorry. Ding, ding. It is actually technically it is large. It's a
Oh,
large
okay.
being.
Okay. I'm just gonna bully that skeleton and then call it a turn.
So you're not gonna you're not gonna hit it. You're just gonna like.
I'm
You
gonna
steal
bully it.
its money.
Yeah, I'm gonna bully it with my maul. I'm just gonna like poke it in its like, I don't know, man boob area or something.
So go ahead and just roll to hit with your charisma.
Okay, so do I just roll charisma then?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm gorgeous.
Go ahead and roll a 1d4.
Okay, let's see if I remember the command for it, because I always get confused.
/R space 1d4.
Okay, that's what it was.
Wow. So
I'm
as
the
you're
fucking
building it,
school bully.
Sorry, I'm eating Doritos. Alright, so it's describing how you're bullying him. You're gonna poke him with your maul, not even hitting him, not even with decency to hit him and end him. Is that what you're kind of doing? Are
Yeah.
you saying anything to the skeleton?
Ah, you fat and ugly.
He kind of just looks at you, and like for a second, you see a single tear, and it just crumbles.
Hell yeah.
I never knew a
So I
skeleton.
guess you kind of vicious mockery did it.
Always hated monsters.
Okay. So then Phalion, noticing this impending thing is going to kind of get ready for whatever is about to happen. But surprisingly, you've been going pretty easy, you know, nothing too hard.
Yeah.
It's definitely the word I would use. Alright.
Yes.
We're at the top of the second of the third round. There's no longer anybody here. They seem to be
Did I
all
skip again?
properly evacuated. No.
Oh, okay.
Either way, what are you gonna do anyway? What are you gonna do?
Drink that healing potion.
All right, go ahead. You can do it. I'm pretty sure you probably skipped actually, but we won't talk about it.
It's a 1d4,
1d4
right?
plus 4.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's generous, but I don't. You know what? Who cares? 1d4 plus 4. Nice. Nice.
Alright.
All right. So top of the round. Who wants to roll a d100?
I got this.
Don't
No,
let
I
Earl
wanna do it.
Wait,
What?
wait, hold on, hold on.
Keep him away
Yo,
from
my
the
rolls have
RNG.
been good.
No.
Why
Okay.
my rolls?
Look at my last couple rolls.
Hey,
Been prime.
92. Interesting.
Also, what if we were playing golf? We needed a low run.
I know, I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
Oh,
So, as the portal, it almost like the portal widens a bit. It gets a little bit larger, and out you see this being, this large being composed of assortment of flesh. You see faces, you see ears in precarious places, and you see this bipedal man, just a mixture of flesh, step out of the portal. And behind him, as he kind of gets out, starts flooding, smashes the ogres and skeletons between his feet. You see something flying behind him. Emil, you unfortunately do not see this, as this is kind of like a one-way mirror sort of type of deal, but everybody that's in front sees what looks like a beholder that has been severely decayed.
Oh no.
And it just stares at you all and it just bellows out this deep roar. But oddly enough, the flesh golem just kind of looks to the left and looks to the right and just starts walking off. Like he gets to about here. So let me see if I can get a token for him. That'll have to do. About,
Oh my.
yeah, about that big. Yeah. He just kind of walks off in this direction. So all you have in front of you now is a beholder zombie and this flesh golem just wandering off. So I will roll both their initiatives. Oh, okay.
Oh. I know where it's going.
ain't going nowhere when I catch up to it.
Okay. So, Mil, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna come to a skidding stop over here by this wagon where I saw whatever it is person.
Okay.
Sort of tail swinging to slow momentum. And what do I see here?
It seems to appear that there's two children inside. Just like small children. Just cowering in fear, you know, because of what's happening.
Okay. Without losing a moment, I'm gonna try to pull one out.
Okay.
Is that gonna
Cupid
cost me an
sacrifice.
action each?
Well, hold on. Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Ooh.
Awesome. So as you kind of bend down and start to grab your hands and like try to help him, you notice that this vision starts to fade, and in front of you is Solara and Father Gregory, and they both kind of stare down at you and says, "Thank you for the help, but I think I have a lot of things under control."
That's the dark elf and
It is
The guy
indeed
in
the
the
dark elf
tower.
and the cleric. Yeah, and you see him donned now in this different attire, this kind of black robe, but in it is like a white hand on his left side, palm up.
did I use any actions?
You have not.
Oh,
I would say the intelligence check is not an action.
I'm gonna give them a wicked little grin, and I'm gonna cast Fireball on my feet.
On your feet,
Yes,
so you're gonna take it. Okay,
I have fire resistance. It's okay.
okay. You still have to make the dexterity save,
Okay.
unless you don't want to. And they will let me pull up their sheets.
And that's halved too after the dex save. Oh, wait, I don't even pass my
Correct.
own dex save. Never mind.
Failure.
It's still halved.
Okay. 15, 17. Okay.
And
Ouch.
where is he at? Keep forgetting I have more than one.
Because these people held me at knife point in that tunnel. How do I forget
Yeah, I
this?
don't know. I was gonna go for the golem, but if I see those fuckers,
I have a bone to pick with these.
Okay. Okay. Makes it. Makes it. Okay. Alright. So,
Okay,
more.
I'm gonna do another thing after you're done.
Alright, one sec. So, what was the damage? That's so 17 to basically everybody. And then 3. Okay. I have to roll their initiatives too. Alright. And go ahead and make me roll me a d20. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action for a quicken spell, and I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Okay. So you do that, and you vanish out. I still need you to make me a d20 roll, though. One of these days.
No, not today.
One of these days. Alright. Alright, so you are now
That's
invisible. You still technically have your movement.
Yeah, I'm going to... Will they attack me if I move? I think so.
They can. I think the only one that will was probably Solara. She can make it with disadvantage. As you're, invisible.
No, I'm gonna stay here.
Okay. Is there like a DC to figure out if they find where you are? Or is it just like a invisibility? It's visible as long as. I wonder if it's
I don't think so.
There's ability, but that's it. But that ability is only for
I think they have to have like
archdevils.
fairy fire or whatever it is.
very
Fire,
detect
like,
magic would probably work too.
Cause I'm like full invisible. I'm not like camouflage.
Pretty sure there's no DC, but if she casts a spell or do anything,
Let's see.
then
Okay. Individual
that's it.
creature is impossible to see without the aid of magic or special sense for the purpose of hiding. The creature is heavily obscured. Okay. And have note that when you attack, you will have advantage.
Okay.
And they will try. So they're both. When it's their turns, because I have to roll for them. So that's going to be an 11 for Solara. And a 10. All right. And with that, so is that the end of your turn?
Yep, that's it.
All right. Next up is going to be Greg. Greg and Phalion are going to see this golem and are going to be like, what the heck? And are going to hold their action to see if they're going to hold. Greg's going to hold his action to see what this golem does, and kind of leave you guys to help figure out what to do with this beholder, as he's like 10 feet up in the air. Next up on our list is Glenn.
I'm gonna click my heels.
Okay.
And would I be able to like kind of shimmy my way through this little like crevice sort of here?
Yeah, but you do see a Father Gregory and Solara appear,
Yes.
if that helps.
But the golem could go hurt people.
I don't know, that remains to be seen.
Knowing that the father guy could be quite important in all this, I'm gonna actually like just go for him. I'm gonna unclick my heels, like turn off the boots of speed, and head
Okay.
over to him.
Okay, so he's about here.
Okay. Would I be able to attempt to like creep up on him, or is he looking this way now?
You can try to sneak. Are you wearing heavy armor?
It'd be disadvantage because it's a half plate.
Yeah, so go ahead and with disadvantage, but you certainly can try. Unfortunately, you do not sneak up on him, and he is aware of your presence. And he starts to turn towards you, and sees you.
I just give him a knowing grin and just like overhead slash at him with my longsword.
Okay.
Poor Flynn had to come over here and get in my way.
So that'll hit. You'll just scratch him. You don't see him wearing any armor for some reason. And it gets kind of deep into him. He takes 11 points.
Okay. I'm gonna hit him again with a horizontal slash.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to do a feint. And use my action surge to hit him once more.
Okay, so you feint, and so that would be advantage. Right?
Yes,
works.
and then I add a 1d8 to my damage.
Oh. Ouch. So unfortunately, you miss his armor class by 1.
Shit.
But you still did a decent amount of damage to him.
Okay.
And he seems to be hurting. Both your horizontal and vertical kind of almost cut him in like a picturesque cross, if you will.
Okay.
And he starts to just kind of like, oh, I should have killed you when I had the chance. Next up is going to be Uthrak. You see the beholder zombie in front of you. You see this flesh golem doing whatever it is, putzing around. What do you choose?
I choose frenzied.
So you choose frenzy. So you are now frenzy raged.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a me.
I'ma go for the flesh golem.
All right, hold on. Give me this. Oh yeah.
Sounds like you want to say something, Earl.
Oh, I was gonna go for the flesh golem.
We both can
Well,
go
you
first.
know what? You could do it together.
And leave egg rolls to the beholder? He's gonna die.
The thing is, I can't even attack the beholder.
'Cause
I
he's up
am
in
not
the
in.
air.
Yeah. Only have a 5-foot
Actually,
reach.
really, the only one that can attack him is probably Emil and Phalion.
I think I'll just hit Gwen.
Yeah.
I like
Oh
attacking
my
Gwen.
goodness. Hello?
I can't get rid of this curse.
He could have. He could have.
If he wasn't being a fucking dick.
Yeah, dick. Alright, well that's not working, so... Alright, so go ahead and what you gonna do?
Reckless?
Reckless attack with your
Fuck.
frenzy.
Ugh.
Well that hits. Your frenzy does all of those hit.
Yep.
What's this? So oh wait, yours is a magical. You're a plus. It's an grade X.
It's a plus one,
right?
yep.
Okay, just making sure. Gotta read all this shit.
Wait, my shit or golem shit?
Uh. The golem. I'm just looking at the golem because he has a lot. Okay, yeah, awesome. So what is he at? Oh, I didn't even write down his shit. Okay, so. All right. So you do a pretty good amount of damage to him. As you just, with blinding rage, it's just gone white. You just slash and slash and slash at him, cutting him up deeply, and like you start to see the threading through your wide-eyed vision start to fall off, and things that are like used to be like livers and other such start to plop out. It seems to be you seem to do an amazing amount of damage, but it seems to be doing still pretty well. Alright, and with that, it is now going to be Solara and Father Gregory's turn. So Solara is going to go first, and she's going to try to attack you, Meal, just kind of swinging blindly in front of her.
Oh boy.
What's your,
13.
13, and she hits you for 16.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh
So
no.
she's going-
I'm down.
No. She hits. This is what she hits you. That's not her damage.
Okay, okay.
Don't worry. That's just one of her attacks.
I am sorry.
You say you take 1 point of poison damage, and or actually no, I think hold on, I think I did damage wrong, but that's okay.
Oh shit, my mic was muted. What square is she in?
If he's
So
on Gregory,
Father Gregory is like so, she's like here.
Oh, okay, so I wouldn't be able to sentinel her.
Would not be able to sentinel,
Shit.
fortunately. So I think I did it right, but
what was the damage on that?
sorry, I'm trying to calculate it because it's being weird.
I know she hits hard, so I'm scared.
1,
Yeah, fuck me up.
4. She hits you 8 points. Hold on, let me do this. Oh, 4 points. That's it. 4 points of piercing damage. That's really it.
That was a +1 damage too. It just make
Plus
a
1
DC
poison or
save.
something.
I forget what the dagger of venom. Maybe I just didn't write down what the dagger of venom does.
Is that a
Good DMing on my part.
dagger?
DC 15.
Oh, it's actually in here.
Maybe that's what I used, and that's why I didn't write it
DC
down.
15 Constitution. Or take 2d10 poison damage.
Yeah,
Yep,
go ahead
good
and do
luck.
that.
And become
DC
poisoned.
15 Constitution, I think.
But the dagger can't be used with that poison again until the next dawn.
Well, okay.
Hey, so you made it. Alright, so the dagger will just be a normal dagger, apparently. Alright, awesome. But she's going to make another attack on you, unfortunately. Still with disadvantage as I drop the goddamn dice. I'm a wreck and a half.
Oh.
Oh. 11?
Nope.
No, so she misses completely. She's just kind of waving blindly. Next up is Father Gregory. Father Gregory is going to turn to you, and he's going to inflict wounds level 3. So what do I need to do for that?
On Glenn.
On Glenn.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Glenn.
Hi, I'm Glenn. I take damage from my friends and my enemies.
And whose fault is that? Certainly not neither of those.
You know,
I choose to blame.
God.
What should I blame? Fuckhead.
So level 3, that'll be. Oh my god. Okay, if this hits you, you're. Goodbye, buddy.
I'm
Alright.
A-okay. I'm a fucking tank. I can take it.
We'll do it. /R 1d20 plus 7. 18.
No.
No, it doesn't hit. Indeed. That's good, because he would have done 5d10 necrotic damage to you.
What would that have been?
5d10's an average of 25.
Oh yeah, it is.
Also, maximum of 50 damage.
That he would have had to
That's
hit the
a pro.
max. I have 49, so he would have had to get either all 10s or 4 10s and a 9 to knock me out.
Yeah. Still, like, fuck. Alright. And that's pretty much gonna be the end of his turn. Next up is going to be that Flesh Golem. Flesh Golem is going to turn to you and is,
Yeah,
like, you see a sad look on his face, and then he's going to pummel you. Let's see. What does he do?
I swear, if I die to this golem,
I mean, I don't think he's gonna. He can't kill you right off the bat, but
I know, but it's
that's
not
a
gonna be
20
like. Yeah,
that's
that
a
hits.
26.
Hits.
That's another 26.
That hits.
Okay. /R 2d8 plus what? /fur /R 2d8 plus fur, and I need to check something because I don't know. Does your frenzy or your rage doesn't discriminate? It just says bludgeoning, all types of damage like that. It doesn't say like if it's like, you know, magic. It doesn't.
No, it doesn't discriminate. It's all types of damage.
Alright, all types of damage. Alright, so then you take
14?
yeah. 14 points. Right.
A 69.
XD.
Don't I have to make a save?
Hold on. Try and do. Okay, yeah, this is making it. Okay, and let me check. I don't think you do. Nope, it's just he fucking pummels you to death.
Okay.
Alrighty then. That's pretty much the end of its turn. Next up is Johannes. You are up.
That's me.
That's you.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh. It's not the one where I get fucked on my HP.
No. This one's pretty simple.
Okay.
Okay. Let's try climbing, because that's always fun.
Wait, did
I'm
I attack?
I'm going to run over and attempt to climb up this flesh golem.
Okay, so this is kind of flesh, so it's not very. What I don't know. I guess it would be very hard to climb.
Unless
I'd
there are
say-
hands sticking out, I just grab the hands, right?
You could do that. So I'd say go ahead and make a strength check with it's gonna be a DC about let's say it's about 15. It's hard, but it's not too terribly hard. So you kind of get on his leg. You're on his leg.
Okay. Hmm.
Was this one of your class abilities? Because I'm not really too sure how that works.
Oh, actually. Oh shit! No, I can't do that. That gave me a good idea, but
You're welcome.
fortunately, I don't think I can add. Nah, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. Rip. Wrong die. I can add dice on damage or intelligence, wisdom, or charisma throws. Saving throws. So yeah, that would work. Couldn't add a die. So I'm just chilling on his leg here.
Basically, yeah.
Do I seem stable enough, or
Yeah.
like if
pretty
he
stable.
starts?
Like, you couldn't. Yeah, if you started to move, you would come with him. You'd probably have to make a strength check, but the DC would be pretty low.
Okay, let's just hang out on his leg until my next turn. Try to climb up some more.
Okay. Salem, you're up.
I'm gonna shout a step behind Father Gregory, cause fuck that nigga.
Whoa!
So you do indeed shadow step behind that nigger.
Whoa!
And I'm gonna hit
go
him
ahead.
twice.
Give him a little pat on the butt. Go ahead.
Yeah, advantage.
Well. How about, since I can't decide, you get one advantage. Just on one attack. You split the turn. Alright, give him a little boot on the butt. Two boots on the butt for 24 damage. You knock him unconscious. Oh wait, actually no. I'm sorry, you don't. But he's basically almost unconscious. You see him just like bloodied up as you kind of just smack him across the face and then kind of whip him in the stomach. He's bleeding, spits out blood, and he's like on the ground. He gets back up, unfortunately, but he is not doing so hot.
Surprise, fucker.
With that, Phalion is going to. What will Phalion do? What will Phalion do? He's still a snake, and he has his bark skin. I really don't know what to. I might just make him heal bot, to be honest. None of you look like they need healing. I could be wrong. Oh my gosh. So yes, lesser restoration question. Okay, so he's going to just wait his turn to see, hold his action to see if anybody's like hurt. Unfortunately, he can't see you, Emil, as you're invisible. But whoever is like super hurt, he's gonna rush over and drop his form and heal. And with that, it's now the Beholder's turn. So the Beholder is going to. Okay. He's unfortunately going to turn his gaze to the closest enemy, which happens to be you, Uthrak. And he is going to roll a d4. I'm going to roll a d4. 2. Okay. I need you to succeed on a wisdom saving throw. Okay, so you feel this beam, and you almost feel the sense of fear. Like you don't want to turn around, but you just shake it off and focus on what is at hand. You are unaffected. Seeing that you're unaffected, he's going to turn to Phalion, and is going to do something. 3. Oh man. Okay. Phalion is going to make a Constitution saving throw, and is going to fail. He is going to take 24 points of necrotic damage, and so, oh my god,
Oof.
this is so
How's
much.
Phalion?
Yes, Phalion is going to, let me see what his giant boa constrictor.
I think you said he dropped form.
Well, no, actually, the giant constrictor snake has 60 hit points.
That's a roll
So
save.
he did roll a save. He got a 6. So, boa.
Wait, is that supposed to maintain concentration?
Huh?
I
That
think he has
will
bark
affect
skin
his.
now.
He does have bark skin, but that he's gonna have to make another Constitution. He's gonna make it just a flat Constitution check for his concentration, which he fails. So he no longer has bark skin. Okay. So now his armor class is back down to whatever that is. Which is a lot. Heaven for fucking bid. Keep track of this shit. It is now 12. I must remember that. Okay. He got hit for 24. 36. He almost dropped form. Alright. And that'll be the end of the Beholder Zombie. And back up to the top. Emil, you see Taryn and Glyn kind of surrounding Father Gregory, kind of ignoring Solara behind him. So it is your move.
Does Father Gregory look like he's out for the count, or is
He's
still...
just about out of the count. Like, you could spit on him and he might die. We're going unconscious.
Although he's probably not gonna actually die.
Let's see.
I'm gonna go attack Slaughter, I think. Okay, I'm gonna try to maneuver around her. And I'm going to pull a dagger out of my belt and sort of,
Oh my
I guess I'm gonna backstab.
God. Okay, so you're just gonna like move around. So she's here. So you're gonna try to like shift to like here
Yeah.
and try to backstab her.
Actually,
So
before
you
I do
have
that,
advantage.
before I do that, I'm going to use. Is it to drink a potion a bonus action?
To drink a potion, unfortunately, is an action.
Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna maneuver around her, and I'm just gonna drink the potion this round because I'm not going into that.
Okay. Okay.
A basic potion of healing is 1d4 plus 4.
Yep. 1d4 plus 4. Oh. Nice.
Oh my god, I'm getting some good rolls
Meh.
today.
Okay.
That'll end my turn.
All right. Greg really can't do anything. So he's going to hold his action, I guess. Glenn, you're up.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try and thrust my longsword through Father Gregory.
Hot.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
a good old thrust. Oof.
Unfortunately, you miss.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to feint.
How do you miss the old
Okay.
man on the ground?
If he's on the ground, then he
Wait.
has advantage.
Wait, yeah.
No, he's up.
Oh.
Oh.
He's not on the ground.
Alright,
He
well,
got-
I'm gonna use
like,
my bonus
fell
action to
his knees.
feint.
Yeah, he kind of fell to his knees and like.
I'm gonna fuck you,
Oh, yeah.
and then I get a 1d8 on top of that. The-
So when you do that, you see him like fall to his knees as he's like holding himself up with this horizontal chop that you've done, and he's like, "My plan," and just falls face first. And when Solara sees this, she like puts her hands up, like, "I don't want to be harmed. Like, I surrender."
Unless
And that'll
then-
be the end of her turn.
Wait, I still have movement,
Sorry.
right? Correct?
You do have a movement.
I'm gonna click my heels and head on over to here. Actually, no, I'm gonna get
Okay.
out of the way so that people can do range shit to that beholder while I'm over here.
And yes, Emil, you as you kind of get in this corner, you do see now this like floating, tendrilled monster that is decaying, which you did not see before.
I'm just gonna shout, "There you go, Emil."
Okay. And with that, Uthruk, it is your turn. Or wait, do we already do your turn? No, Uthruk, it is your turn. It's your turn.
3 attacks, 1 reckless.
3 attacks. Bam. Bam.
Hey!
So,
Hold on. There you go. Savage attacks.
So minus 12. So when you do your first attack, you see something bubble inside him. 6. Alright, so nothing happens. Minus 16. Minus that, you have slain this flesh golem, and as he kind of falls forward, you start to hear him whisper, "I just wanted to play chess," and die. I hope this is not. So flesh golem dead.
Hmm.
Skeletons dead. I gotta count this for experience. Ogre zombies are dead.
Oh.
2, and then oops, so fine. Two more minions they have. Okay. So he's off the list. Now you just got a beholder zombie to worry about. Which is nothing to worry about, right? Alright.
Come down lower.
Johannes.
No balls.
No balls. Yeah. Yeah. What am I doing? Johannes, you're up. You kind of start falling with him. Lucky you're on the backside so you don't get smushed. So yeah. Flesh Golem is dead. There's just a Beholder zombie. Icon.
Well, now that I can't use the flesh golem to swing at the beholder zombie from the air, guess I could sit there and do nothing because I can't hit him either. Wait, where's Glenn?
I backed up so people could do shit.
And how far up is this beholder?
About 10 feet.
Huh. That's not bad, I guess. Let's throw a hand axe at him.
Alright, go ahead and make a ranged attack. I don't remember.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nice. So you just whip it at him. And it strikes true.
Let's throw another.
That one unfortunately does not strike true. That one goes wide. So about what angle? So you're saying you're throwing this way. Just kidding. That won't attract, but it will just miss. But he does take 7 points of damage.
Okay. I'm gonna try to rotate a little bit over to where my other one missed. Go get that later.
Okay. All right. Salem, you're up.
I'm going to take out the crossbow in my bag of holding and load it with one crossbow bolt. And I'm gonna shoot the beholder.
Okay. Go ahead and make a ranged attack.
Hold on.
Okay.
I got this crossbow from Earl's other character. Is that a heavy crossbow or a hand crossbow?
It's a light crossbow. Wait, let me look.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a light crossbow.
Okay. I did it.
All
I don't know
right.
if
So
I'm right, though.
it goes. Unfortunately, it goes wide as you just barely miss him.
Shit. Okay. I'm gonna shadow step right over to the side over here. And I'm gonna end it there.
Okay. All right. Next up, Phalion is going to. Does Phalion have any ranged attacks? We're about to find out.
He should.
Oh wait, he's a snake, so he can't really cast. Or can he? I don't know. It's usually up to him. He's gonna call lightning at just 3rd level. So this guy's gonna make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, wait, there's a 60-foot radius? Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, that's fine. This is gonna put it like a storm cloud is going to go. Dark blue. I like here. It has like more. It's a bigger radius, but that's where he's gonna center the point. Where this is gonna hit, and it's gonna strike this guy, or try to at least. He has shitty dexterity, so I doubt he missed. He's gonna take that 9 damage. I see a bolt of lightning from far above just smite him, basically. Alright, this beholder is fortunately doing really well. And in its turn, he is going to shoot an eye ray at you. Johannes? I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
God
Oh,
damn
fuck.
it.
All right.
See?
So you see this yellow ray
Wait.
coming from one of its.
Wait.
What? Wait.
Never mind. Never mind.
Okay. See
Wrong
from
one.
one of its eye rays that is kind of a deformed, and it shoots you, and all of a sudden your body is just paralyzed. You fall to the ground, and you're now paralyzed for a minute.
Fuck.
But you can repeat the save at the end of each returns. Any effect on it is successful. Then it is going to turn to you. Turn Phalian is going to do the same. He's going to roll at random. 4. Oh god. Oh no. Okay. Why that one? Oh man. Another dexterity saving throw, which he is phenomenal at. Fuck me, man. Okay, he's gonna fail. He's going to take. Fuck. And. Holy crap. He's gonna take 44 points of damage.
Is he still a snake?
He's definitely not a snake. Snake takes all that he's down, and he's going to take an extra. So 36 minus 44 is minus 8. And as this ray kind of passes through him, you see this house just get completely disintegrated. Just half of it is gone. Yeah. Scary shit. I didn't see that one there. But that is the end of its turn. So we are now back to Emil. Solara still has her hands up and is, like, pleading with you. She does not want to fight.
No. I'll let it pass for now, and there's something bigger to deal with. I'm gonna come over here so I can sort of see this beholder. Do I have a clear line all the way? Hold on.
Yep.
Are there any
Clear line
civilians in this line?
No. All the civilians have been cleared out. There is nobody in here.
Sensing the theme and the static, I'm gonna rub my palms together and lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt. Okay, go ahead and make a d20 just for fun. Okay. He's going to make his save, which he epically fails, takes the 30 damage. Yeah, he takes it. You see it just like it's rippling through. Go ahead and make a 1d4. Roll a 1d4. Wow, wonderful. He no longer can use his disintegration ray
Ooh.
as you've completely blown it off his body.
Who got paralyzed? Was it Johannes?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, how much movement do I have? Let's see. Do you think I can reach him? Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna go over here and
Give him a pat on the butt.
That's harassment.
You don't know you're paralyzed.
I'm
Well, no, I guess
gonna-
you.
I'm gonna use Quicken Spell. I'm gonna cast Invisibility on Johannes.
Nice.
All right, so your own invisibility will be gone, and so it'll switch.
Well, I attacked, so I think it faded anyways.
Yeah, basically. Well, it's more. Yeah. All right, so go ahead and roll d20.
Testing fade, aren't I?
Mm-hmm. This is the most action you've gotten pretty much the whole entire campaign. Anyway.
I just gotta step out the way.
All right. Yeah. So with that, Greg is up. Greg is going to just cower away, knowing that he can't really do much. He's gonna come like behind these buildings and cower. Glenn, you're up. Are you just?
I'm just gonna hold my action until if anything else, like any other threats, come.
What's your passive perception?
It is 13.
13. So you look up in the sky and you see like this big bulge of energy starting to head down at a slow pace. It is about, I mean, it's way up in the sky. I'd say almost like a couple hundred miles, but you definitely see like almost like a star-like thing slowly getting bigger.
Okay. Alright, I'll still just hold my action.
Okay. Next up is going to be Uthrak.
I can't hit the beholder, right?
You could try to like jump up and try to attack him. I think you could get on top of this fountain and jump at him, but not easily. I'd probably have like disadvantage. But no, you cannot.
Fuck it. Do it.
Alright, go ahead and make a athletics. Or acrobatics. That'd be acrobatics.
Oh.
So you fall into the pool. You kind of like, as you're about to jump, there seems to be some blood on the edge, and you just fall into all your luck is belong to me. It's very true. So you fall into the infested in the where all the corpses are at. You're just kind of in that bloody, disgusting fountain.
Is that all I could do?
Unless you can think of something.
I want to
yeah.
pick up a bone and throw it at it.
Sure, go ahead.
What roll, strength?
Yeah. No, actually, that'd be a dexterity since it's a range.
Okay.
So you throw the bone and it kind of like it's slippery, so it doesn't have the full force behind it, so it kind of slips out of your hand a little bit and just kind of grazes the bottom of it and does no damage.
I'll do it again.
Do it again. Well, you already did one action trying to attack it,
Mm.
so I guess you're
Okay.
that's your
Right.
third. Yeah. I mean, you still missed.
Yeah.
Man, I can't choose people that are 10 feet up in the high. You guys have no way of countering.
Well, that's it.
All right. Next up is going to be Johannes.
Constitution. Constitution.
Hey, so you break out of this paralyzation and you now stretch out your body that's kind of sore for the brief seconds that you were paralyzed, trying to get them all back up, but you are now up and ready to go. You can take your action.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to attempt to springboard off of Steve and swing at the beholder.
So Steve, you do know Steve is in the fountain.
Does his invisibility give him anything?
It gives him maybe advantage on the attack, but he still has to get the saves to, or get the. So you're gonna need to do an athletics to somehow springboard off of him, and then you will have advantage on the attack.
Okay, let's do it.
So athletics, here we go.
Yeet.
All right, so you do that, and you just jump on top of Uthrak's stomach with all your force and launch yourself up 10 feet up. Go ahead and.
Wait,
make
I'm
that
on my
attack.
stomach?
Yeah, you fell.
Oh,
Or you're on your back. Either way.
I threw bones at him. I thought I was
yeah,
standing.
you'd have to be on. Were you gonna? Yeah, you would have to be on your stomach to throw bones at him. Were you gonna be on your back, whooping him backwards?
Makes sense to me.
Yeet,
Never
yeet,
mind.
yeet.
Can I just say I stood up before?
Then you laid
I
I
back
mean,
down.
you could have, but now you're back down because of Johan.
Fuck.
Okay. So advantage.
You are now up in the air for the few seconds that. So, go ahead and make your attacks. That hits. Those both hit 4. So as you're up, you kind of overhand slam, and you actually get a couple feet up in the air with the force, and you mix enough to make another slam with your maul as you are falling down into the fountain. So that'll be 21 points of damage.
Yo, anime as fuck.
Anime as fuck. Alright. And with that, Phalion is going to hold his turn. We're back up top. Emil, you're... Or no. It is
I feel
now
like we
the
skipped
Beholder's
someone.
turn.
Oh yeah.
Hi.
It's Beholder's turn. Oh, damn it, you.
Okay. I knew it.
Salem, you're up. Haha.
I'm gonna shoot a guy with a crossbow.
Go ahead. Oh, God. You missed.
Oh, wait,
I'm
wait.
shooting one more
Wait,
time.
I can do something.
Uh-huh.
Let me get. Oh no. I think I can use a level 6 thing that I got. I don't know what it's called. What is it called? Bin luck? Yeah. I can roll a d4 and add it to his attack roll, I think.
Okay, so is this like a reaction?
I believe it is.
Alright, I will look it up just in case.
Yeah.
And what is it
I'm
called?
trying to scroll for it. I think it's bin luck. Oh, here I am.
Dim. Luck.
Bin luck. Starting at 6th level, you have the ability to twist fate using your wild magic. When another creature you can see makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you can use your reaction and spend 2 sorcery points. Oh, never mind. I don't have sorcery points.
Womp womp.
I knew there was a cost. Okay. Carry on.
So you have no sorcery points right now?
I have 1 right now.
Okay.
I need 2.
Alright. So that unfortunately kind of grazes the top of them almost, but you unfortunately missed.
I'm gonna shoot one more time.
Okay. Knock it back. Let it go. This goes like way right. Or like it goes in front of him like this hold on.
I
Like
wish I could have
this
found.
direction. And off into the distance. Alright. And with that, we are now finally at the Beholder's turn. The Beholder is going to look at both of you and is going to fire a ray at you. He's going to roll a 1d3. Alright, I need you. Ooh, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Wait,
You pass,
oh,
so you are going
okay.
to
Never mind, I had danger
take-
sense, but yeah, it's cool.
You still make it. Yeah, you
Yeah.
still make it. You're going to take 22 points of force damage as this beam, just. Or wait, yeah, I did the wrong one, but that's okay. Wait, no, hold on. Oh, I did do the wrong one. Never mind. Wrong damage.
God damn.
Board. Alright, so you're gonna take
14.
14 points of force damage. The other
Okay,
one was
okay.
or necrotic damage, sorry. The other one is disintegration. Raise. That was the other one.
Hmm.
That he can't use anymore.
Perfect.
So 14. And he's going to turn to you, Johannes. And is going to do another 1d3. 1. Oh hey!
Oh, I know about this one.
Go ahead and make your Constitution saving throw.
Yeet. Oh,
Hey, you made it.
yeet.
Yeet. So you're not paralyzed. You feel the same beat, and you're like, "You're not gonna get me again, motherfucker!" And you just bounce it off. Next up, Emil, you are up again.
Is this beholder looking rough at all yet?
It is definitely looking rough.
Okay.
It's still functioning well, but it's like I said, it's missing a tentacle, but it's still doing pretty well.
Can I sort of peer around it to see if there's anything else coming from this portal? Do I sense anything, hear anything?
Yeah. So go ahead and make a perception check. All right. You don't notice anything in particular. You do sense that there's more things behind it, but you look up and you see this, like, giant bulb getting closer to this portal. It is the same energy that is. It just seems like the energy is now like, almost like the word comedic, where there's like a clog in the drain, but it's more like coming down, as if it's more of like a more denser, giant energy coming down.
I'm gonna throw firebolts up at the ball of energy to see what happens.
Thunderbolt.
The firebolt. Okay, go ahead and roll. It's kind of far away, so
I
okay.
have 120.
So you do that, and it just absorbs it. The firebolt, and you kind of see the mass kind of grow just slightly a little bit bigger.
Ugh. I hope someone has a method to spell magic around here.
Go ahead and roll a d20. Oh, okay.
I can detect magic, but it's a
Phelan
ritual.
is like,
I don't think we
Oh,
need to detect
yes.
it right now.
I can dispel magic, or whatever fucking voice he sounds like.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Ah,
Whose actual voice?
oh god, I can't even remember. I hang out with this guy like every day, and I can't remember what he sounds like.
I think that's
It's like
it for my
vaguely
turn.
British.
Unless you have a surprise for me.
Huh?
I think that's it for my turn. Unless that 8
Okay.
did something.
Greg is still cowering away. Glyn, it is your turn.
Fuck.
Just throw a pebble at it.
Nah. There's always something I can do.
Throw your shield into the magic ball.
I mean,
It's
I
pretty
chuck
far
my...
up. It's pretty far up.
Remember what happened when I shot an arrow at something? I'm just gonna continue to hold my turn and wait for something to happen.
Okay.
You could also springboard off of Steve.
I'll get up.
Bounce the
I'll
portal.
jump from Joannes. Joannes.
Alright, so
Go
you
for
kind of
beholder.
behind him. Alright, go ahead and make a athletics check as you're springboarding off of him. Are you going to resist any, Johannes? Or are you just going to let it happen?
I guess I'll put my hands out to help him up.
I'll have like
Okay.
a boost.
So you will have advantage. Oh, you already did. All right. So yeah, you make it up. You are now up in the air.
Ah.
Reckless. Oh my gosh. So you just eviscerate this thing as you just and you just with blinding speed just kind of cut it in 4 different pieces or 3 different pieces. Sorry, 4. Yeah, 4 different pieces. Because that's how that works.
Actually,
And yeah, it falls to the ground.
it'd be 8 different pieces.
Not in my world, thank you.
Well,
All right. But you don't sense anything's coming, anything coming soon.
Oh,
But
I'm gonna-
okay.
I'm gonna scurry over now. Like if people are here, I'm gonna
Yep.
poke my head. Can I poke my head through the portal?
You're gonna poke your head through the portal. Okay.
And I'm gonna look for my bag of holding.
You're gonna look for your bag of holding. All right, go ahead and make a perception check.
Hey.
All right, so you do see it in there. It's trampled, but it's definitely there. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm alright at these. Ooh,
You are poisoned.
fuck.
And you're going to take. How much damage are you going to take? Someone give me a damage value that's reasonable.
D10, 2d10.
2d10. That's a good one.
2d10.
Yeah, because it's the same value as the.
You're gonna take
Oh!
17 points of poison damage.
Okay.
That's what the dagger had. It's
About
reasonable,
about how,
apparently.
about how far is it from the opening?
All right, Glenn. Yeah, it's about. So you chucked it pretty hard, and the weight of it, it's about 100 feet in.
100 feet in.
100 feet in.
Oh, even if I use my boots of speed, that's
Your boots-
ooh,
that'd be
that's
about
gone.
3 turns.
No, I'm gonna let my losses go on and just take a step back, and I'm gonna second wind.
Okay. So you'll be poisoned for about a minute.
Okay.
And I vaguely remember what that does.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yay.
There we go. I know how to spell. Don't worry.
Person this year.
So you have a disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks.
I wouldn't recommend going in there, guys. I don't feel too well. I'm just sticking my head in there.
Yeah, and you all see this like black cloud around his head, like, and you see him like kind of breathe like cold, like as if he was freezing, and you see him like as if like his breath is so warm in this like sphere, and it starts to dissipate, but you see like a green tinge to Glyn.
You're not too bright, are you?
Oh, I'd say it was worth a shot. Just avoid the question.
He's not bright at all.
Ah, I see that.
So, any ideas about how we're gonna get rid of that big ball before it gets down here?
Oh, the holder's gone, right? Okay.
Yep. It's chop suey in the basically.
Like I said, it seems to absorb magic, so a sort of dispel would possibly help us here.
I'm gonna go look for Alabaster. You said she was somewhere.
Well, she's definitely moved, but go ahead and make a investigation check to see how long it will take to find her.
Shit.
It's gonna take you a bit. Go ahead and roll 1d6. It's gonna take you 5 rounds of combat to find her.
Oh my god.
Why?
So, hold on. So, Phalion is going to try to dispel this thing. He's gonna use one of his.
Yeah, I'll wait to go look for her until like Phalion's done with his stuff. If it works, then I won't go find her. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna go find her.
I'm gonna go collect my hand axes. In the meanwhile.
10 plus 3. This ball of lightning needs to make a spell of 13 or more to see what happens. It nat 20s it. Okay, so it just shrugs it off and is coming down. It is now about a good 300 feet up in the air. And you see this, like, almost about the size of the portal it is now, ball of energy coming down.
Is Solara still here?
Laura is still here. She's looking at it and she's, like, terrified. And you start to hear a familiar voice, the voice in the dreams that you all had, saying, "I'm coming."
Ooh.
Yeah, and you all feel like a weird white liquid now. Just
A cold
But yeah.
shudder goes down my spine.
so, is there anything you guys want to do? We'll count. You guys have one action you guys can all do. We'll count
I'm
this
gonna
as
go
round
over
combat.
to Father Gregory and I'm gonna try to loot him to see if there's anything related to this entire event on him, or something that looks
Okay, so
suspicious.
go ahead and make a investigation check.
Is there anything to loot?
Oh my god.
You can loot Father Gregory after that one. So you don't find much. You just see the robe with the mark of Vecna and such.
Yeah, sure. I'll go to
nothing-
Father Gregory.
All right, go ahead and loot the body. Or do you, when you
Nice.
Oh.
Would have been better with a 0-1.
So you're out of combat. When does your frenzy go down?
And I go out of rage.
So you're out of rage. Do you suffer anything for going out of a frenzy rage?
Exhaustion.
So you have 1 point of exhaustion.
Mhm.
Write that down.
And ability checks, rip.
I too would like to try my hand at looting this body.
Is
Go
Celeste,
ahead. Let's have a fucking party.
is Celeste still near? Is Celeste still close to us? Or did she take off?
What?
The Dark Elf.
Solara? Did you say
Solara.
Elise?
I heard
yeah.
Celeste.
I said
It's
Celeste, I
Celeste.
forgot her name.
Okay. Yeah, she's still around.
I'm gonna go up to her and say, would you mind handing over your weapons as a sign of good faith?
She looks at you and says, you're gonna need me for what's about to come."
And what's about to come exactly?
Well, this is like the front line. You've killed the front line, which is very admirable, but the whole army is now about to breach. That ball is gonna open the portal up, and all hell is gonna break loose from this portal.
Do you know the way to stop it?
And how do we know that you're not gonna turn on us? Because, I mean, let's face it, we're on the losing side of this battle. Why would you side with us?
Oh, I'm siding with you for the mere chance that if you do fail, I'm gonna GTFO. Like, straight up. Like, no disrespect.
Understand.
I'm just a slave. I never wanted that man filth to dominate me and make him his puppet, but now he's dead. He doesn't control me anymore. I can do what I please. I don't need this anymore. But I'm willing to help because he's an asshole.
I want to insight that. See if
I would
she's
also like to
being
Go ahead.
sincere.
All everybody insight. Or I mean, whoever wants to.
Nice.
Telling the truth. Well, actually, let's give her a chance. Let's see if let's see
Oh.
her fail. Oh. Oh. All right. So she is actually telling the truth. Surprisingly, she's telling you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. She will GTFO when the time is right, regardless if you're winning or not.
But
she
it
will
would
try to
seem
win.
that she's willing to fight until then.
Yes, it does seem that she is willing to fight, just as more vengeance than anything.
Any last
And-
ideas?
And as you say that, Phalium turns and you all see in this direction the little gnome fuck in this like full
I
regalia
forgot about him.
of Vecna. He says, "I have an idea." And he starts to get on his knees and starts praying and chanting Vecna's name. And he says, "I beseech thee, give me your power."
Is it too late to attack him?
So I can. You can get an attack if you want.
Where
I'm a
is he?
Firebolt.
I
is
was gonna
right
say I was
here.
gonna click my. Oh, so wait, I was over like talking to Celise, so I'd be like there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were.
She's in this
You
area.
are. What's your
Okay.
AC?
20. 20.
So you
Oh my
take a firebolt, and it just whizzes past Glenn. He says, "Give me your power, so
I'm gonna click my heels and charge at him,
dispel."
and just like try to like fucking like tackle him and like put my hands around his like neck so he stops chanting.
Okay.
He's a gnome. We got
So, give me a second. So as you start charging, all you hear is says, "Your wish is granted," and you see him. His form, this giant black energy, strikes him with the lightning, and you see his form start to melt, and him screaming in pain and agony. And as you see this, all the other monsters start to melt in the fountain. The flesh golem starts to melt, and even Solar starts to melt. And she's screaming and screaming. Phalion is going to dispel magic and see if he can dispel the magic. Actually, he just straight up dispels it. It is pretty low, and her form starts to regather. And she looks at Phalion and is dumbfounded. But we'll get to that. Johannes, are you still? You're still in the goo, right? You're in the fountain.
Huh?
You're in the fountain, right, Johannes?
Oh no, I went to go loot
Loot the
further.
body. Yeah, loot the body. Okay, so as you start seeing this, because the portal isn't in the fountain, it's kind of like on top of it. You start to see this pool as all these melted things start to almost get like spinning around, and you start to see this form emerge. It kind of slops out a black sludge starts to. Oh god, hold on. It's hard to do. Starts to. God, motherfucker. Starts to spill out of this ooze, and it starts to materialize and gets bigger and bigger. And in front of you see this gargantuan figure that I will describe on next week's session. The true finale, possibly, since I want everybody to be here.
Right.
And I want to let Phalion control his character. But you see in front of you this gargantuan figure start to form. It's like easily 30 feet high, and you hear a familiar voice of Fuck saying,
A fuck?
Of Fuck. Yeah, his name is Fuck, or Fuke if you want. F-U-C-H. Of Fuke, and he says, I have ascended. I am an avatar. I am an agent. I have transcended the bounds of normal humanity. I am something more. And he looks down at all of you, and especially you, Taryn. You kind of get out of the way as he steps on his feet. You will not destroy my lord's coming. I will destroy you. And that's where we'll end.
Spicy.
Spicy. Alright, I tentatively, if nothing happens this week, we're probably going to default to Saturday night. Is that good for everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good for me.
Yep.
Alright,
People
Saturday
better
night.
not be lying to me. I miss so many Saturdays.
Let's pick a shift, and then that should be fun.
But yeah, I'm shooting Depends. I'm saying like 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock Central Time.
That's good
Yeah.
for me.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. I will post it on the Discord so y'all remember. But awesome. That was fun. It's good to get back in the swing of things.
I have to get up in 7 hours.
That's not bad.
Could be worse.
Be like Blue.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. I wish you all a good night.
Bye.